Steve, 4-3 against newly promoted side into the National League in Altrincham. What's your assessment of that one?
Massive improvement again on Saturday, and I thought we were really good Saturday, organised against a very strong team in Stockport, but we wanted to make sure that when we do come to a home game, we sort of put our dominance on the game and not just be a team that does sit in and try to be strong and organised and not concede. But I think from the outset we've shown some great qualities. I think the first half was a bit more of a stalemate between two good sides, sussing each other out, hard to break down. They had a half chance, we had half chances. And then in the second half, when we've made changes, we've changed shape and then gone back to the original shape, we just look really impressive. Second half, we've gone into a 4-2 lead against a very good side, and it should have been 4-2, but we're just making daft errors, and it's starting to annoy me a little bit now as well. But that's what pre-season's for, but sooner or later you've got to stop it, otherwise it'll be the same excuse when we play our first game. But it's got to stop, because it's you know, it should have been 4-2, and it sounds like it's only pre-season, but I just said to Phil at the end, I was quite animated because I want that winning mentality. I want them to know what it feels like to win a game strong against a strong team. And don't get me wrong, listen, we're not going to jump over the bandwagon on this one. They've only just started pre-season, and you could tell they'd you know, fitness and stuff and organisation, they've brought in new players. But for us, that confidence booster, you know, that real statement of intent within the dressing room, it feels better. But overall, it was a very good performance, and I'm very happy.
And just on the statement of intent, before the game we announced the signing of Darren Stevenson. Tell me a bit about that one.
No, I think it's been in the making for a long time, and I've been engineering certain things within the budget to get him, and he's always backed me. He's just, you know, something that goes unnoticed sometimes by clubs like Stockport County is they have all these players, they're making a load of signings, but fair play to them as a football club, they've looked after their own as well. People like Paul Turnbull, Sam Walker, Stevenson, they were still on the payroll well into pre-season when they didn't have clubs, and I think that is fantastic for a football club. So it's not just about getting new players in, spending money, and you know, and forget the lads that have got them there. They've looked after them, and in Darren's case, he was up till this week or last week, and fair play. So been working hard to get him. I think you've seen from his first 45 minutes what he gives us is just a strong, powerful. He looks like an athlete. He looks like a footballer. Apart from his dodgy haircut at the minute, we'll get that, turn that blue, and we'll be all right. But no, cracking lad as well. His attitude's been fantastic, and let's get it right as well. He had every opportunity to go anywhere he wanted amongst some elite clubs, and he chose us, and it certainly weren't financial. It was, he wants to get back playing football. He's had nearly 2 years out, but what I'm going to do is put my arm around him, and I'm going to make him feel like the best player in this league, and then he'll get his next move higher or take us where we want to go.
And was he the last piece of the jigsaw? We talked on Saturday about probably missing that edge going forward. Do you see him as the last piece of the jigsaw?
You know me, so you're trying to get some out of me. I think I've done something else a little bit special for the football club as well, but we'll talk about that one tomorrow.
Brilliant.
But yeah, but in terms of the jigsaw, we had Fizz and we had Jude. And again, we've not really announced Fizz yet, but you've seen tonight with Fizz what he can do when you give him service. But having, you know, Stevenson coming in, and then a potential other side, because obviously we brought Alex Curran in now as well. You know, even from his first game, I love the kid. I've always said he is my favourite, and I don't even mind going on camera and saying that. He's like my second son, because he pretty much got me in my playoffs single-handedly at Colne. But the lads laugh at Colne when I say that, because they know what a great lad he is. But another great addition to the club. Fantastic football, and he'll just get better as he gets fitter. So with them two coming in, and one more sort of bit of business, I think we are done then, because the club are sort of going, right, how are you doing this? And we've got a strategy, and it's a risky one, but it's working. The lads are buying into it, and you've seen the team camaraderie at the end. They're all in their own huddle, having a chat, all new lads coming together, and it's a really good place to be at the minute.
Brilliant, and it's really, really positive all round this evening, so we'll leave it on that until the weekend.
Perfect.
Cheers, Steve.
Cheers, mate.